right, Brad, we're going to focus on really working on those things we talked about in the classroom, so that throttle steer concept. Up into fourth gear here on the front straightaway. Starting that braking early, that light and long brake pressure is going to allow you to be more precise here as you get to that speed in which you're going to balance as you turn into that corner and clip that apex. Nice job back there, Boris. Now here's where you can use that throttle steer. A little lift at that dip is going to help you get that car to turn. Bring it out to this seam. I'm looking up the hill to that number one. I'm going to make that nice straight line to that number one. Now speed on exit is what we want here, so we're going to use that light brake pressure on entry, let it roll down to our apex, and then squeeze into that throttle on exit. So a visual help hint here, start looking towards that turn in for turn 5 as you approach the apex for turn 4. And for turn 5, start looking down the straightaway. Use your side window, look for those brake markers down at the other end. That'll help you with your unwind coming out of turn 5. You can use that balancing pressure here to bring that car down towards that apex, and then work on carrying momentum through this section. The brake pressure through here, very light. Just light brake pressure to get that car to change direction. Unwinding out to the left. Now I'm going to turn the wheel a little bit. For 8B, you can be in the middle of the track on exit. That looks really good, Brad. Then back over to the left here for turn 9. Nice, all right. Focus on your turn in here for turn 10. Bring it down to your apex, unwinding out to the left. All right, we'll go ahead and get rolling here, Brad. Starting that braking process. I'm going to use that light brake pressure on entry to get down to my apex. All the way down to that curbing. Pretty good there. Bring those eyes up. Look for your apex for turn 2. Little lift at your that dip there. Squeeze back into the throttle now. All right, we're going to start that braking process down to that apex. Really important. Got to get to that apex. Once we get to that apex, we can start to squeeze into that throttle on exit. Look to the left now, Brad. Look for that turn in for turn 5. Look left now. All the way down towards those braking markers. Doing a nice job back there. Good up, Boris and Dave. Remember, if you feel like the group's getting away from you a little bit, just drop your pace. We'll always gather up on that front straight. Don't overdrive. Hit those marks. Precision. Here, Brad, we're going to clip that first apex, come off the throttle, turn it a little bit, back down to our apex, squeeze a little throttle, lift off that throttle, let that car turn back to the apex for 9. And that car slowed for 10. Looking through the apex, look down the straightaway now. Unwind, accelerate, full throttle. Up to 4th gear. Alright guys, let's make sure that we're not overdriving that car there, Dave. Just getting on the throttle a little bit too early. So let that car roll through it down to the apex and squeeze into that throttle. Alright Brad, light brake pressure, bring it down to your apex. Start to squeeze into that throttle. You can see me get a little advantage coming out there. That's coming from just getting down to that apex and being able to get to the throttle a little earlier. Okay, good. Nice job through 5, Brad. light brake pressure, bring it down to your apex. A little light brake through here. Look back to the right. Clip your apex for turn 7. Good, there you go. Now work on 8A and 8B here. I'm going to V it a little bit more. Clip that apex for 8B. Set you up. There you go. Now look left. Swing that head back to the left. Nice job. Looking right now. We're going to gather up the group. We're going to back off our pace here, Brad. Nice couple laps there, Brad. Awesome job. All right, Brad, we're going to rotate. So, Brad, I'm going to have you move over to the right. Boris, I'm going to get you up behind me here. And Dave, just keep following. Brad, you're going to tuck behind the white car. Awesome job, Brad. Good improvement over that last run. All right, Boris, here we go. Down to our apex, 3rd gear. All right, a little bit of a lift here, Boris, when you get to that dip. Let it get to that apex and then start to squeeze back into it. Start that braking nice and early for turn 3. And maintain that gap with me on entry. Get all the way down to that apex, and then start to squeeze into that throttle. See how I can open up that gap? You want to work on maintaining that gap with me on entry. And then on exit, that's when you really want to focus on trying to get to my bumpers, trying to catch up to me on the exit of those corners. Good line through there, everybody. And Brad, just maintain your spacing back there for me. Just work on that precision, use your balance, work on that brake pressure to try and carry momentum through corners. All right, hit the back half of this S here, Boris. And then looking right, I'm using that light brake pressure. There you go, good job. Stay right with me there, way to not lose momentum. You carried that right with me. Okay, swing your head back to the left. Come off that throttle, let that car turn for you. All right, we're gonna keep rolling down the front straight here, up into 4th gear. Turn in, looking right, all the way down to that apex. Clip it, then I'm going to come back to throttle here. See how you kind of lost, the gap opened up there? It's just a little heavy on the brake there as you turned in. So just focus on being a little lighter. All right, here's where we want to start our braking early. Do a lot of that slowing early, and then balance coming in. See that brake lights? I'm rolling. And then I squeeze to the throttle once I get to the apex. If you get to the throttle too early, you're going to pull the weight off those front tires, and that car's going to start. It's going to start understeering on you. Look for your turn in for turn 5. Now turn that head. Look down that straightaway, out that side window. Good job, Boris. Balancing pressure down to our apex for 6. About a third of the way out where that kind of seam is. This is your good section here. Really working on balancing, maintaining that momentum through this section. Clip that apex for 8A. Swing it a little bit wider, come out to 8B. Looking left now, bring it back to that apex for 9. All the way down to 10. Winding out to the left, awesome job. All right, we're gonna back up the pace a little bit, gather up. I'm gonna have Boris pull over to the right-hand side for me. I'm gonna get Dave behind me here. And Boris, you're gonna tuck behind that yellow Z06. Dave, we can go ahead and get up the pace here. Nice job, Boris. All right, starting that braking process, Dave. Using that light brake, bringing it down to your apex for turn 1. Good, all right, now swing that head back to the right, look for your apex for 2, little lift at that dip, let it turn, then squeeze back into it. Bring it out to this seam. Start that braking process early. That car slowed, light brake pressure, light brake, all the way down to your apex, then start to squeeze into it. See how I can drive away from you a little bit there? That's where that speed on entry is really important. We'll get to that though, we'll make it work. Good job, way to hit your mark there. Look left now, look for your apex, look down that interstraight. Brad, just kind of held that steering in there a little bit. Make sure you get those eyes up and look down that interstraight. All right, Dave, light brake on entry here to 6. I'm gonna try and hit the back half of this second curb, then just use that light brake to get down to my apex for 7. There you go. Just remember that light brake. Imagine turning the brake lights on without actually slowing the car. Just gotta lift off a little there in between 8A and 8B to let that car turn for you. Back over to the left here, kind of mid-track there coming in towards turn 10. There you go. Eyes up now. Looking to the right. Swinging the eyes to the right. Looking for your apex. Let's work on turn 3. Start that slowing. Get that car slowed. Maintain that gap with me. Use those light brakes to balance. Let that car roll. Wait for that apex. Then start to squeeze into it. Eyes up. Look for that exit curbing. Now swing your eyes back over to the right. Car slowed. Now look left. Look for that turn in for turn 5. Look down the hill. There you go. Looking good. All right, looking left here, Dave. Back over to that apex. Much better that time. Back over for your turn in for turn 10. Got a little extra time here, so we're going to get 1 bonus lap in, so we're going to keep rolling. Keep that concentration and focus up. Let's hit our marks. Every mark this lap. Swing that head to the right. Look for my apex. There you go. Looking good, Dave. Use this dip to help you. Use that throttle steer. You really feel it. A little lift, and all of a sudden that front end just digs in for you. Start that braking process. Light brake, light brake, light brake. Let it roll down to the apex, then squeeze into that throttle. Unwind and squeeze. All right, looking left, looking left. Look for that apex there. Looking down that interstraight. Balancing down towards our apex. Good. Brad looking good back there, good precision. Carry that momentum through this section. Be swinging our head back and forth, looking where we want that car to go. All right, Dave. Precision through 8A. Lift off that throttle in the middle and turn that car down to 8B. It's going to help you be in the middle. See, we kind of blew that one. See how you kind of ended wide? Now the car's kind of out of balance there, and you have a hard time getting back for turn 9. We'll work on that while we're here. That's a tricky section. All right, we're going to go ahead and back it off and work on do our little cool down lap here. Let's go ahead and put the cars in fourth here. Good session, guys. Good improvement. My passenger agrees that was a lot faster than the first session, so you guys did a good job. All right, so we'll point out a few key things here at our little slower cool down pace to kind of give you some speed back. Turn 1 looks good. Everybody's hitting their marks. And you can do a little bit, though, it's just lighten off that brake on turn-in. You're just a little heavy on the brake, and you can kind of see where I just kind of pull away a little bit right here. So you're just kind of killing your momentum a little bit there. So just lighten off that brake a little bit. Hopefully you can see how that throttle steer is helping you here through turn 2. I like everybody's line coming through here. It looks good. Everybody's coming right out here to this seam, looking up the hill to the number 1, making this into kind of 1 corner instead of 2. So it's a nice way to do that. But here, you guys just got to start braking earlier. How to get that car slowed? It's deceptive. You're carrying more speed here than you are coming down that front straightaway. How to get all the way to this apex, because if you do, you can start to squeeze into the throttle, and you'll be able to come all the way out to this exit curbing. It won't feel forced. The car will actually kind of track out there as you squeeze into the throttle. Nice job through turn 4. This is the section that I always kind of warn people. This kind of catches up to you here. You're carrying quite a bit of speed, especially if you get turn 3 right. But eyes up towards this turn-in for turn 5 is going to help you. Looking down that inner straight, using that side window. Visual scanning is like the main thing here for turn 5. I try to look for these braking markers. They help quite a bit so that you can see that. Biggest improvement this session for you guys is going to be through this section. You did an awesome job. Line looks good. A lot better at maintaining momentum through here. So I really noticed that. Boris especially did an awesome job coming through here. Just kind of feeling that balancing pressure and getting that car to turn. Okay guys, left-hand turn signals for me. We're going to exit this time. Great job, that was really fun.